What does a juvenile attorney do? A juvenile attorney has several different duties, depending on the situation. This type of lawyer may represent juveniles in criminal matters, and should have special knowledge of law as it applies to minors. Another duty the juvenile attorney may have is to represent the best interests of a child in a civil or criminal proceeding. In both cases, a knowledge of both family law and juvenile criminal law is often needed to perform adequately in this capacity. In cases regarding juvenile crime, the attorney needs to have an understanding of the legal system as it applies to minors. Often, attorneys in this regard have worked in the juvenile legal system extensively, developing contacts and relationships with the judges, court administrators and law enforcement personnel. As such, it may be in the minor's best interest to have the services of a specialist when trying to dispose of a juvenile crime. In addition to knowledge of the legal system, a juvenile attorney may need some knowledge of social work and psychology. Many times, these cases will be full of highly charged emotions, and often involve teenage defendants. If that is the case, the attorney should have experience working with adolescents, and be able to quickly settle down tense situations. The payment for a juvenile law attorney may come from a couple of different areas. A family may pay for the services of the juvenile attorney, or the services may be paid for through government means. If the government pays for the attorney, this court-appointed attorney is selected by the government making the appointment. The other major job of a juvenile attorney is to represent the interest of a child in a civil matter. In a particularly contentious divorce, for example, a judge may appoint a juvenile attorney, or guardian ad litem, to make sure the child's interests are well represented. This type of appointment typically only happens if there is reason to believe the child may be in danger in some way. More commonly, a juvenile attorney may represent the child's interest in a family law matter involving the government and a family. For example, if a government agency is trying to remove a child from a home and place him or her in foster care, a juvenile attorney may be called in to make sure the child will receive the best possible result. This may include eventually returning the child to the home, or could possibly lead to the termination of parental rights.